YouTube, what is poppin', family? How you guys doing? Today we got another Bo Burnham reaction. Today we are going to do Repeat Stuff, the live version instead of the music video. I'm cool with because I feel like it's a little bit better for the experience. I will go watch a music video afterwards, so I hope you guys enjoy this. We're almost at 5,000 subs. If you guys like the content, please do me a solid and drop a sub to the channel. I love you guys. Let's get into it. All right. Here we go. Like I said, Repeat Stuff, Bo Burnham. Let's get into it.
If I could break, I want to thank you all for being here because, I'm so grateful that you'd all come here and spend an hour of your time with me. And if you're watching at home or whatever, on a computer or something, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Genuinely, this is my favorite thing to do. And I'm so grateful for people watching it and enjoying it. Okay, I will now recede back into my stage persona.
I just like how he goes from like super like genuine sounding and like thanking everybody, just all right, back to the show. That makes it sound.
I will now recede back into my stage persona. I just blacked out for 20 seconds.
He's so damn funny.
Thank you for coming.
Dude, he's
Love
so
songs used to be so beautiful. You know, let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient, it thrives upon a table. T.S. Eliot, beautiful. Love songs nowadays, just as beautiful, guys. Usher, Justin Bieber, 1D, you know them. But these new artists, they've done something very strange to the format of the love song. They've changed it a bit. And I tried to capture how they've changed the format of the love song with this love song. I hope you enjoy it and mark the differences.
So it sounds like, at least, so I love R&B. I'm big into like Maxwell, Pretty Wings. I've said it before, Casey and JoJo. I like old school like love songs type, that type of music. And like how he was saying, it sounded back then like love songs were special, like it had meaning to them. And now it's just everybody found something that is catchy and pulls the views in, and there's no razzle dazzle to it. It's not. There's the meaning behind it is just like, all right, let's just make a song that's catchy. So I think that's where he's going with this.
With this love song, I hope you enjoy it and mark the differences.
So I'm also sorry I'm stuffed up again. So I apologize.
Jason Derulo. I love your hair, I love your name, I love the way you say it. I love your heart and you're so smart cause you gave away it. I love your sis, I love your dad, I love your mom. But more than all of that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said has been said before in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 songs, sung with the same 4 chords, but you'll still love it and let me finger you. Yeah, finger you, finger you. Oh girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem and girls' desperate need to feel loved.
I think that right there speaks a lot to just, I know that music wasn't as accessible, 50 to 100 years ago, so like we can't really go back and see like the differences of like being a teenager and just needing to feel that want, that love, and just needing to feel something, I guess, because you're going through, in puberty you're going through so many fucking emotions, and just feeling something at that point, feeling like you are wanted, can completely change you're growing up, your experience growing up. And so it's definitely wild to see him calling that out. I also kind of want to know like how other musicians feel, like the Jason Derulo, J Bieber, all these people that are using that stuff, their reaction to him kind of calling them out about that shit. I would be interested to see that.
And girls desperate need to feel loved in. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, though meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen, so repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, oh, you know it. I love my baby and you know I couldn't live without her. But now I need to make every girl think this song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague. So I describe my dream girl as really, really vague. Like, I love your hands cause your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide. And I love how your torso has an arm on either side. Now, if you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who don't have arms, but they can use iTunes, so fuck 'em, who needs 'em? Oh girl, oh hello Satan. Oh, Satan, you taste so good. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Everybody.
Oh my God.
Come on, louder, I can't hear you. Young ones, listen up. I'm in magazines full of model teens so far above you. So read them and hate yourself, then pay me to tell you I love you.
Okay, that is deep. And I think this kind of, he's wrapping all of what he was previously saying back to this, is the fact that, like, Instagram is, I feel like, a perfect example of this. You have all these Instagram models and all these, and no hate towards any, do your thing. I don't care what you do, but you have these Instagram models that are just caked up in makeup. They have teams that are making them, whether it's Photoshop to make their pictures look better, or just a paid photographer that is a pro at what he does, to take these pictures and make them look so great. And it makes, especially, I feel like more so for young girls, young boys, like, I don't think necessarily will look at older guys that are maybe like chiseled or ripped and like will have the same impact. It could still mess with them mentally, but I don't think it impacts them as much as it does females. They'll look at these IG models and they'll hate themselves. They'll hate their body because their body, or they don't look like how they look. But then they'll, like he said, they'll pay for that magazine to make them feel loved, or they'll pay for the song that is repeated that says the same shit over and over, that isn't a song to make anyone in particular feel special. It's just to make them feel wanted so that the team can get more money. It's definitely eye-opening when he says this shit, and he says it so creatively and catchy, which it's just, he's impressive. This is a good one. I'm glad that I watched the live performance. I feel like the live performance maybe hits a little bit different than the music video, which I'll go back and watch later. So
then pay me to tell you I love you. And your parents will always come along, because their little girl is in love. And how could love be wrong? How could love be wrong? When you repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. I am a vessel 666. Illuminati. We know it's not right. We know it's not funny, but we'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. But until then, we will repeat stuff.
Damn. Okay, so basically him talking about like selling their soul and shit just for the money. I think that has to do a little bit with like the Nazi thing that he went over. Is just like, it's not about stuff being meaningful. It's revenue, bring in the money. It doesn't matter. And not the Nazi shit, but at the end where he's talking about selling his soul, and that, I don't know, that's just so wild. I really want to, I'm going to look up now after this. I'm going to look up and see if any of those artists came out and said anything about it. Because like, I mean, it takes balls to do what he does there. Because I mean, that's a fucking big industry that you're basically just shitting on right there and calling them out for what they're doing. So thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I appreciate you guys very much. Make sure if you do like the content, please drop that sub. We're trying to grow this family and make something special with it. So I love you guys. Keep fucking sending it.